Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tools and Systems to Automate Social Media. Tonight, we're going to be talking about working smarter and posting consistently and hopefully scaling faster. If you are new here, this is one of my Market Like a Pro series that I take over and kind of just show you guys different ways that you guys can just market better and more professionally. Yeah. So tonight we are going to be covering all of that. But of course, before I go any further, and before I kind of do a deep dive on this topic, I always like to show you guys what I'm doing next month since it's the last Friday. So I will be doing, of course, the same thing in April. I'll be doing it the first and fourth Fridays at 5 p.m., just like usual. The only thing is that on the first Friday of the month, I'm going to be doing how to find slash use our suppliers' online content. I did this training a really long time ago, right when I first started Ash Knows Travel, and it's very popular. So now that I've kind of grown when it comes to different suppliers, I have some new type of content that we use. So on that first Friday, I will be showing you guys exactly where to get it from and how to use it to get like avoid copyright and all of that stuff too. Okay. And then on the fourth Friday, I have my most infamous training that I'm very well known for. Is identifying lookers versus bookers. And in there, I'm going to show you guys how to kind of qualify people, especially when you're marketing, so you don't waste your time, looking over a bunch of different options when they're not even going to book, right? So make sure you guys come back, of course, on the first and fourth Friday at 5 p.m. PST on this corporate Zoom so you guys can see it there. All right. Now, let's start, shall we? So, what is this training about? What am I covering for tonight? So, tonight I'm going to show you guys how to stop posting manually every day. Before I start, how many of you guys are already automating what you're posting? Does anybody here already do some type of automation? Yes, yes. Okay. Are you guys doing like Meta Business Suite or like Branch Up? Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Scheduling. Thank you, Lacey. Mini chat. All right. No, John. John said no. Well, we're going to change that tonight, aren't we? Branch Up and scheduling. All right. So that is really what we're going to be talking about tonight. So we're good in there. Okay. Not all of us are doing it just yet. That's good. So what we're going to talk about is automating your content across platforms. That way you're staying consistent without burnout and just being able to use tools that do the work for you instead of you constantly carrying all of that heavy weight of marketing. Yes. And generally, we're just going to talk about how to work smarter and not harder. Can we all agree that's what we want to do, right? So, starting with the problem, most agents they struggle, and honestly, a lot of agents they kind of drop off because they don't have a system when it comes to posting. They'll start posting randomly. They don't stay consistent. They get very overwhelmed with it and they don't have a system. And when you guys don't have a system for your marketing, you guys don't grow. Can we all agree with that? Like, how many of you guys, like, the number one thing I always get as a trainer here is somebody will come to me and they'll go, well, I don't have any bookings. I don't have any clients. I don't have any leads. No, it's because you don't have a system behind it. If you had a system behind it, you would be able to edit and see what parts weren't working. And then you could fix that small part instead of just going, oh, I don't have a booking. Well, that's not the real root of the problem, right? And that is the problem right here. It's because they don't have a system, especially when it comes to marketing. So we're going to fix that. And I don't know why, but it made this slide so massive. So it just started, but that's what I'm worried about. Don't worry, Lisa. That's why we're here. And you're actually doing a lot better than most new agents. You're showing up. That's the hardest thing that new agents have is because they're so used to their daily life schedules that they have to find a way to incorporate this into their lives, right? So the fact that you're here, you're already doing better than most new agents, anyways. All right. So pat yourself on the back with that. But I don't know why it made this slide so massive, okay? But the solution is you don't need more time. And I used to be that person. I used to always say, well, I just need more time. If I just had more time, I would get more things done. But that wasn't the reality. The reality was is that I needed a system to actually market. And that system, honestly, it started with niching down and finding out who my audience was because I couldn't build a system off of people that I didn't know I wanted to talk to. And the first set of that, once you get your niche down, once you get your audience down, then you got to set up your scheduling tools. And that's what starts that automation. And once your content is scheduled, your business runs daily. I mean, for those who already schedule, I can just tell you how you already know, you can agree with me. When you already have things scheduled for the week, it just takes all of this weight off of you and you can focus on other parts of your business. I'm going to give you an example. I scheduled all of my team building posts. I even do team building. I do regular posts for marketing. I even do team building posts. I schedule them too. I got all of that done yesterday and I'll show it to you guys tonight. And whew, I feel relieved. But then when I got that notification that it posted, I was like, okay, this is exactly why I did this. Like it was already getting likes because it was already pre-planned. It wasn't something I forced myself to do. Right. So that's exactly what we're going to be covering tonight. So the first one that we're going to cover, and guys, I'm going to do the free ones first because I have to, and then at the end I have the ultimate one that I've been using for roughly about a year now. It does have a paid feature. If you choose to do it, you can. I just want to show you it so you can see all what it does. But I'm going to cover the first ones that are free and that most people use. And if you are new to scheduling, this is the first one that you should always start with. Okay, you should always first start with Facebook. Now, I don't know what's you guys market on right now, but does everybody have like either a Facebook page of some sort, maybe an Instagram page? Do we all have that here? Like, what do you guys plan on marketing? Yes. Oh, you raised your hand. Yeah. And that's also very important, Don. That's a good thing that you pointed out. This has to be for Meta Business Suite. It has to be a Facebook business page. So if you're going to go in and, schedule from your like personal page, you can, but you have to manually schedule that one. So that won't work here. In order for them to do work here, it has to be business pages. So that's what we're going to cover. Oh, I suggest TikTok. Yep, that's one of the free ones I'm going to cover tonight. I'm going to do Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of the main schedulers for that one. And then I'm going to do like the ultimate scheduler that I use at the end. Okay. So Meta Business Suite. Now I wanted to let you guys know, I put my face out of this. So if you guys want to screenshot it, one of the main things that I always get from you guys is like, okay, you showed me how to do it, but I don't remember what you showed me. So tonight I decided to do like an actual like picture of exactly what to do to schedule that. So if that is your kind of learning curve, you need exact verbiage or exact pictures, feel free to screenshot this, okay? Take it with you so then when you come back to post, it has step by step for what you to do, okay? And I have a gift for you guys tonight of all the tools I use. I don't know why I always forget the gift, but I got gifts, okay? So first one, Meta Business Suite. Now, what is Meta Business Suite? So Meta Business Suite allows you guys to schedule posts for Facebook and Instagram. You have to log into both of them in order for them to connect. You manage your comments, your messages. Thanks, Warren. Warren said he loves the gifts. You manage messages and comments. You guys can track performance and insights. Meta Business Suite, if you want to grow on Facebook, especially on your page, you guys have to pay attention to the Meta Business Suite. It's going to go into straight details of what you can talk about, what you can, get to a higher level. Each week it has a weekly challenge for you to complete. And it's very, very important that you guys use it if you are trying to grow on your Facebook page. Now, I'm going to tell you, I don't focus on multiple platforms at one time. I always cross post to platforms, but I'll hit one platform harder than the other. So for a while, I was hitting TikTok and I did very well over there. And now I'm kind of tired of it. I got used to it. I was like, all right, TikTok's okay. So now I'm back over on Facebook. So now you're all gonna see me, if you follow me there, you're gonna see me hitting really hard over there because now I'm kind of got bored and I want to switch over to another platform. And that's probably one of the most beautiful parts about being in the travel industry is that we can take this anywhere we go, right? So that's where I really been kind of focusing on is Meta Business Suite. And I'm gonna pull mine up just for fun. It's probably going to be not the cutest. Where do you find the Meta Business Suite? No worries, Sharon. I'm actually going to take you there right now. So you did not miss anything. So if you go to Facebook, okay, and when you're on your Facebook, guys, this is just my regular Facebook. You have to come over to one of your pages, okay? So we have my business. This is my business one. And I do adults only resorts. Adults only resorts. So this is my adults only travel. And then I have another page, and this one is just for my team building, okay? So I separate them because I don't want to do the same thing on one page. But on here, I just started scheduling things out. I haven't set up the entire schedule for the month because I'm trying to figure out how I can do carousels like and schedule them. That's a whole nother ball game, right? I am working on scheduling. I'm trying to schedule carousels. I can't figure it out yet. So if I ever figure it out, I'll tell you guys, okay? But to get to Meta Business Suite from your page, you're going to go to Meta Business Suite right here. You will open it and it will give you all the analytics. Now, I'm going to tell you, my analytics are going to be absolutely horrible because I'm going to hit this hard next month. So I've been leaving it alone for a little bit. But you can see it in here. Here's the planner, etc. LinkedIn worked fairly well. Yes, that is the other platform that I'm actually going to be working on, Donna. I started scheduling posts. I'll show you guys that in my Deliberate where I use it. And I'm going to try LinkedIn because I figured that's the one platform I've never tried to either book or build on. So I'm going to try there. So we'll go together, shall we? All right. So inside of here, you guys are going to see where it has all of your stuff for your business. So Meta Business Suite, you can manage your notification, your ads, your inbox, the content. We're going to be covering that. Any of your type of content that did very well. It'll tell you how to kind of look at it from here. But let me go back. Sorry, didn't mean to click it. So content, creator, marketplace, and then the planner. The planner is how you automate all of the posting. Okay. So that's what I'm really going to be talking about tonight. But it does so many things in here, guys. Just check out your Meta Business Suite. Like this weekly plan right here, this is going to help you get seen more. The more you complete this, the higher it's literally telling you if you do this, you will do better. So just follow the recommended task. So inside there, we're going to go to the planner in a minute. But another thing I want to talk about in here too is insights. This is a great way to see what, look, I only got 18 reach because I didn't talk to nobody. I haven't talked on this platform for a long time. So you can see I didn't get nobody, but it can tell you what actually is reaching new people. And it told me, look, on Sunday is the only time I reached them. Like that's what you guys need to use your insights for. Now, hopefully your insights look a lot better than mine, but y'all give me 1 month. I'm going to get this back up. The planner is very effective. It's right here inside of your Meta Business Suite. You guys can switch between your pages too. Okay. And I have my Instagram set up in here too. But when you're planning it out, you can schedule it to go to both of them. Okay. So basically, you just come in here, you create a post, very easy. And then you add your photo, your video, your text, and then you schedule it, set a day and time. It's just like it even tells you when they're active the most. It tells you that. And then if you need to tag your page, you guys can tag your own personal page in here too. And then public, etc. Okay. Now I'm not going to walk through how to actually schedule the post. The most important thing you need to see is right here. Okay. Once you schedule it, like let's just say we just schedule some blah 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 in here. Okay. And then we're just going to schedule it for tomorrow so I can delete it. And we just come down and it's hiding the button down at the bottom, but that's okay. All right. Yay, we scheduled one post. There it is. It's going to pop up right here. Do you guys see it? I don't know what's up with this page. It won't. Let me go. Let's make it bigger. I don't know what happened at the bottom here, but it's right there. There it is. All right. It's very simple. I don't know. Do you guys feel like it's easy to use? Is there anybody that needs me to like, kind of fix it? You guys can reschedule it. You could duplicate the post and then reschedule it. So if you guys want to make the same post twice, you guys can do that. And you could boost it, publish it, etc. Does everybody feel good about that? I feel like that one's pretty easy. Yes? No? How did you open the left page? This is great. I'm 600 away from hitting my TikTok, but I struggle with consistency. Oh, wait till I show you TikTok scheduler. You'll love that one. How do you feel about boosting? Jakri, I probably said your name wrong. Probably butchered it. Sorry. But honestly, Facebook and Instagram are the only, Jackie, thanks. Facebook and Instagram are the only ones that actually work for me that I've actually ever used. I'll be honest with you. You can schedule on your personal page. Yes, you can. Look, I'll show you that since we're in here. Watch, I'll go to my personal page. I'll show you guys how to do it. Oh, wait, did I delete that post? Please. Okay, I did. I want to make sure I deleted that post. Hold on. All right, so let's just say for those who use your personal pages, I hope you all know how to schedule on there. I've worked with Meta Business Suite, just have to be more consistent. It does work. I know. Same. I totally understand. So let's go to Ash here. Hello, Ash. So if you go in here and you're just la la la, right? And then if you come here, oh wait, I don't know if I could do it on here. I think you have to schedule from your phone, yeah? Oh wait, let me see next. There it is. Scheduling options right there. Schedule for later. It's the same thing, but in Meta Business Suite, it's going to schedule for your business page. Okay. And your personal page, it's going to schedule for your personal. You can share it to groups. If you guys are monetized, I get paid $6 or such, whatever, every time I share it to a group. So I do that. And I always share it to my story too. But yes, that is how you do that one. All right. So I don't have Meta Business Suite option on my page. Then it's not a page, it might be a group. You can also start a regular post. Yes, that is correct. All right. So you need to go to your page first. This is your personal page. This is your business page. And then when you're in your business page, that's where the Meta Business Suite will show up. But it has to be a business page in order for it to show up. Okay. Now, that is Meta Business Suite. That is how you guys schedule in it. So I'm going to move on to the next one. How can I get monetized from sharing to groups? So you already have to be monetized on Facebook. Like if I post something and I share it to a group, it automatically will pop up. So once you get monetized, it will do that. Awesome. I posted. Yes. Okay. My Meta is Instagram commerce account won't link. Do you know how to change it? Yes. So Janet, in your settings, you have to go from your phone and change your type of account. You have the wrong kind of account. You need to set it to a business account, but it's in the settings on your phone under your profile. It's like inside there. You have to change it. All right, now that is Meta Business Suite. So let's move on to the next one, shall we? Where's my present option? Hold on. There we go. Full screen. All right, so for those who needed an actual like how to do it, okay. Oh, there we go. There, I'm gonna tell you something real quick too about Meta Business Suite while I'm here. Okay, so Linda said this is the computer's confusing. Watch this, okay? If you have a hard time using it on your desktop, I agree completely. It is so confusing. It's so like blah on the desktop, okay? Let me make it easier for you. Ready? Boom. Meta Business Suite app. Download it on your phone. It is the exact same on the desktop and it is on the phone, but it's easier to schedule from your phone. Then you could just take your post straight from ChatGPT, slap it in there, schedule it, repeat over and over and over. Okay. That right there is the game changer. I use that more than I would. I even use the Meta Business Suite on my phone more than I ever do on my desktop. Yes. So do that one. Okay. Now, for those who need an actual picture of everything that I said and showed you guys how to do, yes, it is easier too. I agree. It's easier to pull content from your phone. Here's the picture for you guys. So if you want to screenshot that, you absolutely can. Okay. But these are just to make sure you don't forget the steps because that's what happens a lot when you guys schedule. You forget one of the easiest parts of like picking the date or time, whatever. Right. So that is that. Okay. If you need me to stay on it, I can, but that's pretty self explanatory. Right. Now, why do I suggest using Meta Business Suite, guys? It's free, it's easy to learn, it helps you guys batch content quicker, it keeps you guys consistent because you can see it planned out, and it's honestly one of the best places to start for those who are scheduling. It may seem confusing at first, but just use this right here and use the exact same steps every single time. Create the post, add the caption and the content, select the platform, Facebook and Instagram, it'll populate for you to suggest it and then choose the schedule and that's it. You just have to schedule it over and over and over. Now, I do suggest for you guys when you first start doing this, don't do a bunch of posts, okay? Just maybe do like one a day. And then when you're comfortable doing one a day for a couple of weeks, add in another. I always suggest my 3-post system. A lot of you guys are not used to seeing me, so you don't know what that is. But for my 3-post system, it is always going to be the attention, like, destination highlight at the beginning. The second part is the value, and then the third part is the like sale. So like the action. So that would be like a mock booking, etc. So any of those 3 work very well, and you could schedule them out. Okay. Now, moving on to the next one. Yes. How do you feel about Etsy posting content template? Be careful with copyright, as long as there's no copyright. I know what you're talking about, and they are good to use, but just make sure the content is, yeah, you can use it. Okay. TikTok and YouTube are my next 2 that I'm going to talk about. I feel like these are the most common platforms that you guys use is TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, right? So a lot of people don't know about TikTok Scheduler. Now, TikTok Scheduler will help you guys stay consistent. Now, I'm going to actually do something a little bit different for the TikTok Scheduler because I don't do it on the laptop. I actually do mine on it is called TikTok Studio. And TikTok Studio, oh come on. Why won't it let me type? Oh, okay. I was gonna show you guys TikTok Studio from there, but it's not gonna work. Okay, fine. That works. Hey, move. All right. So TikTok, but we're gonna have to find a different way to get in here. I don't know if it's gonna let me in here because it's like an app. Have you guys ever seen the TikTok Studio app? I have to find it. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. There we go. Oh, come on. All right, watch this, guys. I know you're like, what is she doing? Hold on. Give me a second. I'm almost there. Showing you my phone. Can you guys see my phone? What do y'all see now? Y'all see my phone, right? Ho, 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 ho. I love technology. I just show you my whole phone. All right. So this is a TikTok Studio. It's a little bit different. Now, I don't do this one on my laptop because it's absolutely scary on the laptop, okay? But on here, you guys can come in here, you can make your post, you can create them in here. Let's see if it'll let me upload. This is my daughter's homework. Sure. Let's see. Next. Next. Okay. Now, when you're in here, I just want to create a post like normal. How you schedule in the TikTok studio is right here where it says schedule post. That's it. There's nothing fancier other than that. You create the post like normal. You go in there, you add your video, your title, description, etc. How you want people to see it, and then schedule. Boom. That's it. That's all it takes. You guys see that? 14%. I know my daughter's using my phone for YouTube. Is that the app? Yeah, that's it. Yep. Hold on. I'll go back out. I'm just risking my life out here on this. Where is it at? It's right here. You guys see it? TikTok Studio. That is an app. I don't suggest you can do TikTok Studio on the laptop, but honestly, it's just not as good. I don't recommend it. Okay. Now, how far in advance can you schedule your TikTok? It doesn't have a limit on it. Yeah, I just added the app to my phone. Recommend it. Yeah. It doesn't have a limit. I have never, I mean, I schedule mine like at least a few days out because I have to make the carousels, so they're a little bit harder. But I haven't ever had it tell me I couldn't go any further. So just play around and see. Okay. That's the first one. And I'm going to show you the slides for this, but I'm just going to show you YouTube while we're here. Okay. Now for YouTube, it's a little bit different. YouTube is YouTube Studio. Now you can technically also go on YouTube and just schedule things out. Okay. But in there first, what I want to show you is how to do it on the studio because I feel like it's easier. And then you guys can kind of get the idea from there. Okay. If I go in here, and oh, it's going to show you all these horrible videos I have. I'm making my commercial for next month, so don't judge me, okay? But upload video, okay? I don't know if it's going to let me do this in here because I'm not doing it correctly. Yeah, okay, we're good. So visibility, it's a little bit different. You could come in here and then hit schedule. Okay, I'll do it again. Discard. All right, so I'm in the studio like normal. Hello, studio. All right. What is a carousel? Oh, we'll get onto that one. Hold on. That'll be kind of towards the end. So there, let me just pick one of these little videos. All right, and then down, and then has all of this stuff you guys can put in there. Schedule right here. Okay. So I redo it twice for you guys. So that is YouTube and TikTok scheduler. Now I'm gonna go back over here, switch back to my screen. Yes. Okay. Now, the TikTok, you can technically, you guys can see my screen. Yep, perfect. You guys can technically go in and just see on TikTok how you guys can do the scheduling yourself. For carousel, somebody asked me what a carousel is. These are carousels. Okay. I don't use them for post. Oh, okay, you're answering the question. Got it. So these are carousels for that person who ever just asked me, but you guys can come in here and do the same, okay? You guys can come in here and schedule it out, but it's just way harder to do. I don't suggest it. I don't even see a post button in here. Like, you see how I'm saying? Like, it's just not easy. Technically, you'd have to go to like TikTok Studio, which is here. And this is what TikTok Studio looks like on the computer, okay? You could upload it from here, and then it's kind of the same thing. Let me just click something. This is going to be harder to do from my phone. Okay. Ah, cancel. Got it. And then same thing. See, schedule. That's it. See how much harder it is to use on the computer, though? I just feel like it's not as easy. Like it just looks scarier on the computer. But you could schedule the same way, TikTok Studio, if you do it on your computer or on your whatchamacallit, okay? Now, real quick, YouTube, do the same thing. And then I got like the actual picture so you guys don't get confused. But create, upload. I'm gonna have to find some kind of video. Select files. There you go. Yep. And then do you need to have regular TikTok account? For TikTok Studio, I think you need a creator account at least. I don't ever, sorry, I get ads. Uh, None of the above. Submit. You guys don't have that. Just ignore that. Um, so it's going to be down at the end. Visibility. Same thing. Schedule from private to public right there. Same thing all the way through. You guys can see it. Yes. Does anybody have any questions about the scheduler? Do I need to redo any of them? You guys all got that? Yes. Okay. So somebody asked me, your daughter uses CapCut. You can use CapCut too, but it's kind of harder to schedule on there. So I would just use it for video editing. Got it. Yes. So TikTok, I would just do, honestly, always on TikTok, I do a creator account. That's the best one to have. I don't use business accounts. On Instagram and Facebook, I do have business accounts. And then the YouTube, I don't think it has that option. It's just a regular creator. I don't think it cares. So that affects like because you want it to be like a regular account for YouTube so you guys can get monetized on there. Okay. Yep, you will need to play with it. Okay. Now, speaking of that, for the person that says they need to play with it, I understand. What does your YouTube videos look like? What do you mean? My YouTube videos, this is my training account. So my YouTube videos, but this is monetized. So all of my videos will look different from your guys's because this account is monetized. On YouTube, can you just start another channel for your business? Yeah, I would, Mary. Absolutely. What exactly are we scheduling? Anything, any type of scheduling. So tonight I'm not scheduling actual scheduling. Tonight is just I'm showing you how to schedule. Anything that you guys are scheduling now, I don't want you posting on the same day. I want you to schedule it out so make it easier for you. So right now I'm just showing you how to schedule them. Okay, good question. It's not a bad question. On YouTube, yep. Okay, answered that. All right. Okay. All right, I need post. How many should we post per day? I always stick to my 3 post system. That seems pretty consistent. I don't really go outside of that. And my 3 post system is always going to be it's going to be the first one is to attract attention, the second one to deliver value, and then the third one is an action, which is going to be like a mock booking or like a sale post or something. So those 3 types of posts are normally good. If you can get up to 3 times a day, that's fantastic. But I always just say at least start out with 1 time a day before you get there. Okay. What and where do we find what to post? Okay. So that's going to be a different training, and I have you on that. So give me 1 second, I'll get you that. You said TikTok is better as a creator account. Facebook is better business pages. And what's better for personal? You can use whatever, which ones. I use my personal and my I don't use just my business. I use my personal Facebook just as much as I do my business. And there, you have to be very careful about what you're posting. You don't want to blast people constantly with like, the same travel stuff. So when I do the actual type of like post on my personal, I only talk about myself and how I'm helping people primarily. So that's what I kind of tend to do. So I just dropped a training. You guys see this? Are you guys posting enough? For those who are asking me what to post and where to find content, watch this training, the 3 post system. I just dropped it in the chat for you. Okay. This one's going to give you guys everything that you're looking for when you want to post things. All right. Scheduling posts, you can make them a week in advance, do several in a day, or just schedule when you want to post. That's right, Justine. That's exactly what we're doing. What is the platform on MetaSuite that you were that you were using? Oh, it's just MetaSuite, Meta Business Suite, and that's for Facebook and Instagram, Ryan. Okay, and I'll drop that in there for you again. There you go. All right, now going back to my slides here. ChatGPT can work too. Yeah, ChatGPT is really good. On there, I actually show you how to make stuff in ChatGPT. So that is a good place to start. Okay, now going back to this. So, what does the TikTok and YouTube scheduler, guys? What is it doing? It's scheduling the TikToks ahead of time, helps you stay consistent. For those who need to take a picture of what it is, this is exactly how you schedule it right here. You have to open the TikTok studio. Once you upload it, it's that small part that says to schedule it. If you guys don't schedule it, it will post immediately. And you can see it. It actually shows you the picture. That's exactly what it looks like inside TikTok Studio. Okay. So feel free to screenshot that. So if you need to remember it, you can. But what that does, like I said, it schedules them to go live and it uploads them in advance. You don't have to do anything extra after you schedule them. They will just post. Okay. Why do I suggest using it? Because it saves time, helps you stay consistent, and it allows you guys to batch. Now, the next one here, this one is for YouTube, right? To be able to post on YouTube, I already showed you, but it's very self-explanatory. YouTube Studio or YouTube in general will automatically schedule them. You just have to go to the part where you're choosing your privacy settings and you have to change it from private to public in order for it to schedule. Okay. Now, important tips before you guys are scheduling, always kind of get into a habit of using the ability to like do like a checklist when you guys are posting. So we automatically should, when we start posting, we always have our hook at the top of the post. We put our value in the middle of the post. And at the end, we have a call to action, right? No matter if we're adding photos, videos, no matter if we're just writing a post, it always should start. I'll say it one more time with the hook, a value in the middle, description, and at the end, it should have a call to action for them to do, right? Make sure you guys are doing all of this before you schedule. I'm going to tell you something very important. Listen to me. Once you guys schedule something, it's automatically going to pick it up for copyright, okay? So if you go and delete it and reschedule it, it's not going to do as good. I actually got kind of like in trouble on TikTok because I deleted a post and I reposted it. And it automatically flagged me and was like, this is not going to the For You page because you've already posted it. So when you guys are editing, do not try to edit it after you've scheduled it. You guys need to get into a habit of editing it completely before you get to the schedule button. Okay. If you guys make a mistake, listen to me. On TikTok, if you make a mistake, do not delete the post. Do not ever delete a post on TikTok. I want you to hide it, okay? You can hide the post by going to the three dots and hitting privacy settings. And if you forget, just Google it. It's under privacy settings and it will say hide post, okay? Hide them. Even on your like Facebook, etc. If you post something and you don't like it, don't delete it. Just archive it. If you archive it, it just kind of puts it on a folder to the side. That's what you want it to do. Deleting it tells like the platforms that you made a mistake or it's not something you meant to post. So if you go back and repost it in its mind, it's thinking, okay, well, you already did this. Why are you doing it again? Right? So be careful. Make sure you guys get your captions, your hashtags, setting the cover images on your videos, etc. How do you set the cover pic? Ooh, okay, that's a good question. Now I will. Okay, it's kind of hard to explain, but when you're in the studios, okay, and you go to like when you're about to schedule it, it'll say edit cover. Anytime it says edit cover, it's collecting the image is what it's going to edit. Okay. So it'll be after you get towards the end, like you're about to schedule, just click on it one more time to edit the cover of it. Okay. But make sure you guys be very careful about this because once you schedule it, that's it. All right. Now, I don't know why it keeps putting the same slide in here. We're just going to skip it. Let's go to the next two. Now, the next two that I'm going to cover, if you're not new here, then you're going to be like, okay, we already talk about these all the time. But a lot of people don't know about Ralio and Branch Up. So before I get into a deep dive, how many of you guys already use Ralio and Branch Up? Does anybody not know what Ralio and Branch Up is? Nope. See, that's why I ask. A lot of people hook, okay, Oscar, hook, value, call to action. If you watch my three post system, it'll show you that exactly. Nope, nope. I use them. No. See, I'm doing a live training with you guys in May. We're doing a study hall. And I asked about Branch Up, and over half that class, I did one in April. Over half the class didn't know about Branch Up. See, that's why I'm going to bring it up. Okay, so if you're new, Oh, you're going, Josette? Yes. All right. Well, I'll see you. So before I do this deep dive, if you're not new here, I'm so sorry, but I'm going to do just a quick little run through of this, okay? Ralio and BranchUp are two services that are offered to us. Ralio is for the US only, okay? You have to have cruising power to get Ralio, but BranchUp is international, so anybody can use it. But there are two services that are offered to us for free that we can use to automate our posts, okay? So the first one we have is Ralio. Ralio is connected to Cruising Power and it uses several travel suppliers. It will allow you to automatically share your cruise content. It posts tours and destinations, has different content from different vendors, and it promotes travel experiences, not just like sales. So I really, really like them. It's literally full travel content, not just cruises. Okay. So before I continue, okay, for anybody who needs it, this is how you get it to work. So once I open it, screenshot this. If you do not have it, screenshot it so you know what it is. Okay. So how does it work? I think I'm going to need, this needs to be in a training program. Oh, hey, Lacey, I have a full training on just Ralio and BranchUp. If you want it, message me and I got you because it is in my new agent program. But real quick, connect your social accounts, link cruising power, browse your vendor account, and then you schedule the post, okay? You can actually use Ralio to schedule your post as well. If you're looking for one that is basically like a free scheduler, you can, okay, I'll get it to you guys. Basically, you guys can use it like a free scheduler, is what it is. So I will go to Ralio. Let me make sure there's nothing else. Yep. Okay. Next one's BranchUp. So I'll go to Ralio real quick for you guys. I'll show you how to get in there. Okay. It won't let you connect business accounts. You need to do it from Google Chrome. Oh, wow. Okay. Good to know. You guys don't have to send me your stuff. If you want the training, look, anytime you guys want any of my trainings, one, they're all on Ashnos Travel. So you guys can always find them on there, just ashnostravel.com. But I'll get you the training. Hold on. I'm just going to have to edit the crap out of this training. Yeah. I'm going to have to edit it. Let me see. Last time I did it was, it hasn't changed since then. You know what? I'm gonna do a new one. I'm gonna do a new one next month because I haven't came up with my trainings for next month. Can somebody let some of those people in the room? There's two people that are waiting in the room. All right, there you go. All right, so that's the social media one. But before we continue, let's go on, shall we? I don't want to get too distracted here. I'm almost done, guys. We're almost, these are the last two, and then I have my ultimate one so that you guys can kind of like see where it all kind of ties into, okay? So, cruising power, love me some cruising power. Maybe it's down. Is it down? Doubt it. Yeah, just me. Always have bad links. All right, go away. All right. So, what is cruising power? Good question. All right. So, cruising power, are you in the United States, Darnell? Let me know. Yes? Okay. So cruising power is how we book Royal Caribbean, Celebrity Cruises, and Silver Sea. Okay. So you will need to go into the travel cafe and you need to go register with them because you need to be able to book that. So get on that part. Okay. But for now, just watch me so you can kind of see what it does. Okay. So once you're in cruising power, if you open it like this and you guys go to sales and marketing, once you go down here to the bottom, there's Ralio. Now, somebody always, if y'all seen me the other day go on a ship tour and you're, all of y'all commented and was like, how do you go on a ship tour? It's right here. Okay. All of our vendors have ship tours that are for cruises. So I'm just throwing that out there since I see it. Anyways, Ralio, social media, open it up. Now, mine's going to automatically log me in. Sometimes I think it does kind of make you kind of create your login, but it connects. So there it is. Okay. I currently do not have it hooked up on my platforms other than there's one that says Instagram. That is the only platform mine is hooked up on. I will tell you later why. Okay. The ultimate like scheduler I use sends post out from one platform. So I need it to only go to one place and then it will distribute everywhere. So that's why mine is like that. But you can set it up to Facebook, Instagram, Threads, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and TikTok. Yes. TikTok, I do not recommend because they are posts that are automatically posted. That means they're posted on all the other platforms, which means TikTok sees it as copyright. So do not use this. They do not do well. It'll go, okay, but it won't do anything. It's not going to work on TikTok. I'm just letting you know in advance, okay? But it's scheduled posts just like this. They're pretty nice, yeah. Their cruises post do very, very well on Instagram. I highly recommend it for Instagram. They do well on there. I don't know why. Any of these type of videos that they post, they have very good video content for Ralio. Okay. You want to, let's say, build your own. If you don't want to use their post, you can do so. I just have to find the spot where I think it's like in this right corner right here. Where is it? There's a spot. Oh, there it is. It used to be like an option where you could go in here and change stuff, but I guess they changed it. It's up here now. So if you come in here, you see creator. You could come in here and create your own. So if you want to use this as a scheduler, you can. It's going to only limit it to the platforms it can go to. Okay. So it's a good option. There's the posts. You can see them all, the media. And then if you go to the part where it says feed, yes, you can see all of the sources. So it has them all kind of tapped in, Royal Caribbean. Has some other stuff in there that you can turn off if you don't use it. So base it off of your niche, okay? But it will go in there and post for you, okay? There's a calendar, there's a scheduler, it has everything. I like Ralio. I'm not against using Ralio. I like Ralio better than I do like Branch Up, which is the next one I'll show you. You can even shuffle your posts. I recommend that. Shuffle them. Yes, shuffle them all. Let me tell you why I say shuffle them all. The only problem with Ralio and Branch Up is that you're going to find is that we're all posting the same content. So it doesn't take us very far, right? But since I shuffled it, now I'm not posting the same content as them. I don't think Branch Up does that, but if Ralio does that, that could change the game for a lot of us because we're all posting the exact same stuff at the exact same time. This will get rid of that. Yeah, I didn't even know it did that. How do you gain more followers so people see your post? You need to start kind of talking to like different groups, etc. And then I would also suggest posting more videos. Videos get more seen by new viewers than posts do. When you set up your payout account for Facebook, what type of business do we select? Oh, Ryan. Ooh, I'm not even sure. That I've been monetized on Facebook for quite a bit of times. If you give me the options, I'll tell you which one. 10-day social media challenge. I grew to 16,000 followers. Lacey, you're Lacey's killing it. Y'all go follow Lacey. Lacey, she knows how to, especially she's very good with videos. You're perfect when it comes to stuff like that. So these are pre-made content that multiple people use. Yes, Erica, it is. It is pre-made content that is given to us by vendors. So on Branch Up to get around that, what I suggest is changing the times. Yeah, and Amy Cabrera told me that a long, long time ago. A long, long time ago. She's like, just go a little bit earlier than everybody else. And I was like, oh, that's smart. But if we can shuffle it right there in that top right, if you could shuffle it, that'll change it too, so that not everybody's posting the same thing. So I like that. That's a good idea. All right, so that is Ralio. It is inside cruising power. That is how you get access to it. Okay. Now let's go back to the other guy, and I'm gonna explain real quick how Branch Up works before I continue. Okay. So present. Next guy we have is Branch Up. So Branch Up is kind of the same, but they do a little bit different vendors. They operate a little bit differently. They have a lot of limitations on them, and they do have a paid version that I don't recommend. You don't have to do it. But brand content, tours and activities, resort promotions, sometimes it will attach our links to it so that therefore they can book it as well. Okay. Blue Horizon. Oh, okay. Got you. Hold on one second, Ryan. I'll tell you. So I like to use Branch Up more so for their links, and I'll show you guys the links in a second. If you guys watch my automated social media one, I break down Branch Up and Ralio, so I'm not going to go too deep, but it is a great source to have, especially for those who are brand new and you're not ready to like just start posting all the time. You need something to kind of fluff you up, to kind of get you to that where you can post. Branch Up is great for that. Okay. So why use it? You guys already know. Keeps your pages kind of busy, kind of keeps them active, etc. So let's go to Branch Up. And here's the thing: I don't think I have a Branch Up account right now. I'm gonna try it, but I'm not too sure if I can get in there. Um, I should have a Branch Up account because I use it for my affiliate links. But last time it wouldn't let me log in. And I should have fixed that before, but listen. Let me see if I can just make something up here. Original content only can be monetized. That is true. Do you have an affiliate link? I do. Yes. All right. Give me 1 second. I'll get you on that, and then I'll answer Ryan's question too. So, real quick, for those who are watching for Branch Up, I just want to show it to you guys. Let me go down here. We're at supplier landed pages right there. Look what it does. It has all of these landing pages inside of it. Okay. These all are landing pages. We can use all of these for ourselves. They have one every month. They release one for the different vendors. They have all of this. Look at this. This is just for March. Now, mind you, it's going to release one for April. And it also does them for Virgin Voyages. And I like that one. There you go. I accepted her. It also has supplier links. You can connect them in here. You guys can use all of their just different stuff that they have. Some of them will actually have links that you guys can access. This will take you just straight to the whatchamacallit. But there's just different things that they have, AI resources. Like I don't like to just like kind of cut them out, but I don't just personally I don't use them. Now, when I first started, I absolutely used them. And I will tell you, they have a paid service. It's for Instagram Pro, and it also will do LinkedIn now. It used to be free, but now it's paid. So this will only connect to your Facebook now. That's the only thing it's good for. And I like to put it inside my link tree too. I really like to put it inside there. You guys are going to have to take what I'm showing you tonight and just kind of implement it slowly. Yes, which is fine. That's why I like my trainings because I don't expect you guys to learn everything on here. I just want you to take up one part of this and go, I can use this for myself. That's what I did. All right, next guy I'm going to talk about is Deliver It. Now, I'm going to tell you about Deliver It. This is a third party service. This isn't provided to us by Archer Evolution, nothing like that. This is just something that a friend of mine, Precious, you guys also know Precious, she gave it to me a long time ago and I mastered it and I now teach it. That's pretty much all that Deliver It is, okay? It has like a free version. I'll show you guys the plan options. And then it does have some upgraded options so you guys can do whatever you want. If you need a tax write off, I recommend them. Okay. But what does Deliver It do? It's kind of the ultimate game changer for scheduling. It's for advanced scheduling. If you are new, do not start here. It will confuse you. Okay. But for those who want to take their scheduling to a new level, this is what I use. You don't have to use it. I'm not saying you have to. Please don't take it that way. This is just what I do. Okay. So it auto posts your content. It will cross post for me. So it goes all the way across different platforms. It has a queue where I can schedule things. I can have them repeat throughout the month. So it will repeat the post every like Monday, Tuesday, whatever. I can connect multiple platforms. And then I have a WordPress blog. You guys who know about WordPress, we do a lot of blogging around here. You can connect your RSS feed for your blog and it will post your blog every time you post. Okay. Like it goes very deep. But I wanted you guys to know about it because nobody ever told me that something like this exists. So if you are tired of manually doing it that way, it's an option. Okay. So let me pull up Deliver It real quick. Deliver It. Yeah. That's why I bring it up because I'm like, okay, I gotta have something for the elders of us, yeah, for the OGs. We can't just have all the new stuff for the newbies. We got to bring in some OG stuff. All right, so this is Deliver It, okay? It has up to all of these outputs on the plan that I have. I only pay $15 a month. That's it. Okay. It's nothing bad. It's probably the cheapest one I've ever found. Most of them are like anywhere from like $45, $50, right? But the one that I'm on, I can have up to 10 platforms on one time. And it covers pretty much all of the platforms that your heart could possibly desire. And that's why I like it. You could even do, if you guys are on Google Business Suite, that's a platform that nobody touches. It will post to that too. And that's why, I mean, it's just things that we never think of are on here. Discord, that's the blog, even Snapchat. It'll even post to Snapchat, YouTube, TikTok. I mean, it does them all. Nextdoor, like it just does platforms. Let me look at the plans. I'll tell you, Jeanette. But it just does all of the cool stuff. Okay, here's all the ones that I have. I do my team building and I also do my regular just like scheduling for marketing too. So I do both of them on here. Yes, that's the part I'm going to show you now. So I'll tell you guys, it has to be business pages. Okay, they don't do personal pages on here, except like the YouTube, etc., TikTok, etc. But it has to be like regular pages, threads, regular account. But the other ones do have to be business accounts. Okay, but let me go to the plans real quick. Where's my plan? My plan. Check out compare plans. Okay. So the cheapest one that they have is right here. Oh, look, starter plan. They'll give you a free trial for it, but the starter plan they have right here, it's not a lot. Okay, it's $4.99 a month. That's not bad. Two social profiles, 50 plus and at 3 hours. Okay, 3 hour feed updates. That means it updates the blogs every 3 hours. 50 posts a month. Now, if you guys are looking for something free, if you don't want to pay for something, then don't do this. Okay, like it's not gonna be like your cup of tea when it gets to that, right? Yeah, that's okay, we'll get there. Okay. You don't even have to use Meta Business Suite with this. That's how good this is. Okay. But this one right here, the reason I pay for the $15 for the pro is because it allows me to repeat my posting. And I'll explain that what that means in a second. But this one, the $9 one, it won't let you basically repeat it. You can have up to 15 items queued in the social, but for 15, I get 150. Somebody asked me that. I have up to 150 things scheduled in my queue. Feed, like you guys see what I'm saying, like how it's more worth it. You can also share it with the team. So if you only have 5 accounts and you want to share it with somebody else, you can hook up somebody else in there and you guys can share the plan too, however you want to do it. Okay. But I've always just used this. It's always just kind of helped me. But let me show you what it does. Yeah. So first part it does is the publishing. I can select multiple accounts and then I can just publish it in here. You can add videos, etc. And I use Unsplash. So Unsplash is copyright photos. You can just search, like let's just do work from home. And it will give me all of my stuff. Like whatever I can use any of this. Just click it, add it in there. And then even I can go edit with AI and I can tell Chat GPT to, let me see, make a post about working from home. And then, oh yeah, rephrase. Okay. And it will, so here we go, embracing the work from home life. It has all of the hashtags, insert to post. There you go. It made an entire post within like what, 5 minutes? Less than that? That's why I pay for it. That's what it does. Now, let's go even deeper. So we can customize it for each platform. It will allow me to pick whatever I want. Then I can go here and do schedule. I could post it. I could add it to the queue. I can share it next. Or if I want to schedule it, I hit schedule. Then I go in here, pick my date. Okay. We have the time. This is what I pay for. This is the $15 right here. This is it. Repeat once a week, once a month, whatever. And then I can schedule it all the way as far as I want down. So if I want to do like a whole month, I would go, just the pro tip for like say we're doing it for the 30th. Okay. We're going to go all the way down and then go over one. So it'll post for that last day too. Okay. That's what it's for. That's what it's meant to do. So a lot of you guys noticed earlier that I only have things scheduled to go towards my Instagram, right? And that's because the second feature that it does is automation. So we'll also automate things for you. All right. I can't see what you guys are asking me. So hold on a second. Let me just get through it and then I'll answer everything. So right now I have all of my blogs. When it posts a blog, it's automated to go to other platforms. Yeah. It goes all the way through to whatever on my blog. As well, anything that I post on my Facebook automatically goes to other platforms. So I used to have it, whatever was posted on Instagram would go to Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. And that's what this does. Okay. Yes. Hold on one second. Yes, that's the most important thing. That's why I said, Lacey, it's a great tax write-off. It's $15 a month. Like, this is amazing. Yeah, okay. Like, you guys don't have to do this. So don't take it, don't hop off here and say, Ash said I had to sign up for this. No, you don't ever have to sign up for this. But if you guys are struggling with this, let me show you a tool that can help you. That's what I'm trying to show you, right? So I'm going to show you what my schedule looks like. I'm already done. You guys can see it. I've already done my team building for the month. I still have to work on my travel side. It takes me roughly about an hour to schedule this out, but once I schedule it out, it looks like this. Watch this. Calendar. So I have an entire month's worth of content done for team building. And the bottom, so it's kind of hard to see, huh? So I have 8, 12, and 3. The first part is my attention, the value, and then this is my action. But for team building, action's a little bit different. So my action videos are actual videos. These are all different videos that I scheduled. So what I did was is I went to Chat GPT and I said, make me 3 posts a day for 7 days is what it does. So for every day, it posts the same thing. So every Sunday, it'll be here, here, and here, but they can't see what I'm posting. So they don't see that it's the same content, that it's going to be so much content that it doesn't get seen again. Does everybody understand that? That is amazing. Awesome. Yes. Wow. Do you schedule them all or is it AI? Nope. I scheduled them all. Yeah, I mean, you saw how quick it was, right? It only took me like 5 minutes to really kind of come up with this. Do I have a training on this? I do. I do. It's the same as this training, though. It's the same thing. I don't think I maybe wait. I might be lying. You know what? Yeah, I'm lying. I got it. I've done over 700 trainings. Okay. So do I have a training for it? Probably. Okay. That's deliberate. This is the same training, but I break down deliberate in here. That's what this is. This is a broken down version of deliberate. Okay. All of this is so Greek to me. Yeah, it of course. Everything is Greek to everybody until you learn how to do it. That's all you have to do. I mean, I didn't know how to do any of this stuff either. I didn't even know that you could do something like this. Like that's just something that we can do. Yeah. But let me go to the questions and see if you guys have questions. Can you schedule this with 2 different Instagram accounts? Yes, you can. So I have my Instagram for Ashnos Travel, which is my team building, and then I have my Instagram for my regular like business is here too. So yes, you can have any kind of 10 accounts. It doesn't matter. There's no referral links or anything like that. I don't get a referral. It's just like you guys just have to go to deliver it. That's just it. Okay. Yeah. So can you how to harmonize this? So tomorrow you're saying how to harmonize this with Meta Business Suite. You don't need Meta Business Suite if you use this. Okay. It takes care of everything for you. It's all put in there together. Chinese to me, I speak Greek. What is your YouTube again? Okay, let me help you. Now, let me get you guys the list, okay, real quick. Um, Let me go back here. It's in my studio. Go to my channel. Oh my God, I can't get out of my own channel. There it is. Yes, ma'am. So you have to make all of these posts. I don't make anything. AI makes everything. Um, I go into, I'll show it to you. So Chat GPT. I was just in my, come on. I was just in my job research thing and I was here. Let's see. So I told ChatGPT I have to put all my links in there. So somebody asked me about the links. So this is how I do the post. So this is for team building. So it's different. Okay. I haven't done my travel ones yet, but it takes me a few hours. So I just normally schedule it out in one day. I haven't done it yet. So ever heard of fam trips? That's the title. There's the value. And then here's my call to action at the end. For those people that were seeing Branch Up and you guys were seeing those different links and you were like, what can I use the links for? Right here, just slap the links in here. So whatever that like topic was about, I'll just put it in here and I'll tell ChatGPT, make it. So ChatGPT, I told ChatGPT to make a bunch of posts about team building. So there it is. And that's how they get started. Every post is the exact same. These are like filler posts. These are what I use for people who are already following me. Like when they come back, this is what they need to see. So I will post these. I schedule these all throughout. That's what these posts were. And then for team building, I'll just take a random post like this and then I just put a video with it and then I schedule it out. Like I don't care what it says. It's just a video. But that's how I do it. I will come in here, copy this, go to deliver it, schedule it, boom, schedule it, boom. And it's repeating itself every time. So I only have to technically schedule, let's see, what's 21 posts. I only have to schedule 21 posts for an entire month of content. It's not bad. What links am I talking about? They were inside Branch Up. Inside the Branch Up, they had these supplier page links for us that we can use. They're right here. See supplier links? No, not links. Sorry. Supplier landing pages. So they have our information. Yeah. So you're saying, how does Chat GPT know what to use? Yeah. So like if I copy this link, I don't even have to have it in here. Like, let me just take it out. We'll just go to a new chat. Oh, there's a bug in my face. All right. Say, hey, can you make me, there's a bug. Go away, bug. Make, oh, now I'm writing in the chat. You make me a post for this? Sure. Boom. It's going to look at it and then it'll make a post. Oh, wow. There you go. Sing and summer travel deals. There's a sign, and then boom. Check out. There's a call to action, and then I would need it to make like hashtag, etc. Okay, so if you don't pay for it, Stacy, that's why. Use Gemini instead. Gemini is free, so you can use Gemini. It'll do the same thing. Do the same thing. Boom. It will. Yep. It'll also make ads and everything. So Branch Up is automated posting. Just create an account and it will automatically start posting on Facebook for you if you allow it. Do you make content yourself on team building? Yes, I do. I do make all of my videos. I make them in Sora. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that is all I really have to show you guys for tonight. When it comes to actually what's the tools. So before I answer more questions, let me end this part and then I'll stop the recording so I have less to edit. Yeah. So let me go in here real quick. And just because somebody asked me, how do I start? What do I start with? Okay. So if you are new, I would suggest starting with Meta Business Suite, scheduling about 3 to 5 days of content in there. And then once you're comfortable with that, add in your TikTok and YouTube. Okay. One thing you're going to notice about me, I said it to you guys in the beginning of this. I focus on one platform at a time. I always cross post to all of my platforms, but now that I'm comfortable on TikTok, I'm going to move over to Facebook. So I will get really comfortable with Facebook first. And then once I have that set up, I'm going to start moving to TikTok, whatever, right? But I layer in my automation tools. I don't sit there and try to do everything at one time ever. So, like, I've already scheduled all my team building for next month, right? That's because that's just one part of it. So, I will have everything done before next month ever comes. So, everything will already be like, I'm not worried about marketing for next month. So, like, say, for example, on Sundays, I like to do my little like collective time for myself and my business. I will schedule all of my marketing then, so I don't have to worry about it next month. Do I still come up with new video ideas? Do I still talk about new content? Do I still do new things? Yes, absolutely. But you guys have to remember, I am a full time trainer too, right? So there would be no way I would be able to do all of this marketing and all of this if I didn't have my automation. That's what keeps me consistent is that system of automation that kind of builds into everything else that I'm doing. So if I decide to wake up and make a post for the next day, that's okay because I'm already have a system in place that posts for you. Okay. Now, keep in mind, I have been here for 4 years. I've had a lot of time to build into this. And most of you guys that watch my trainings, especially you guys attending tonight, are new. I don't expect you to hop off here and just start running with automation. I want you to just know what is possible. And I want you to take some of this and put it into your business and how it will help you. Okay. That is the best way to go about it. I didn't expect you to go out tonight and do delivery. No, not absolutely. Don't do that. I just want you to go, hey, I have a problem with staying consistent. Here's your goal, right? I have a problem with finding what to post. Here's this. Like, that's exactly what I'm trying to get for you guys. Okay. So let me go ahead. For those who are watching this, especially if you watch the recording of this, if you want the tools guide, you don't have to comment on Zoom, okay? This is for people watching the recording. If you guys comment tools underneath the video, I will send you the guide as well. So if you're watching the recording and you want the guide, please just comment underneath it so I can post it, okay? You don't have to comment, those who are watching. If you're live with me, don't comment it. It's just for the recording, so I don't have to remember that off the top of my head, because then I will know that they need it. If I don't know you need it, I can't send it to you, right? So here it is, right? Let me comment it for you guys. Copy the link, put it in there. Boom. Okay, so this is everything that we went over tonight: how to do your automation plan, Meta Business Suite, TikTok scheduler, YouTube scheduler. I even have the links in there for you guys. Ralio. This Ralio is wrong. Cruising power. Wow, I was yelling on that one. You have to access it through cruising power, branch up. There's deliver it, make sure it's the right deliver it, how to build it, and then the final tip. Okay. I also have my website on here. If you guys ever need to find my trainings and it's too complicated to find them on YouTube, if you go to ashnostravel.com and you can search anything. So if I do like you lose my automation, whatever, automate with deliver it, there's this, automate, like it's all in here. Okay. So any trainings that I've ever done, you guys can find them on Ash Knows Travel under training videos. And every time I upload a new one, it'll automatically come on here as well. Okay. So if you ever lose my trainings, just go to ashknowstravel.com. All right. And it's in there. The link's in there for you. Okay. So I'm going to stop recording now. And then I'll